He is gone. You are free. The Spirit Eater cannot persist so close to the wall, not without a mortal form to anchor him. He has fled, back to the realms, and his hunger has fled with him. As much as it ever was, yes, perhaps more so, now that the shard is gone from your heart. Your decision was a selfish one, perhaps, but most mortals would have done the same in your place. I have judged enough souls, peered into enough hearts, to know the truth of this. The Spirit Eater was weakened by your struggle. He will hide and lie dormant for a time, as he has done before. And then he will find a new victim, a new soul to fill his place in the wall. The curse will go on, and Merkel's soul will persist, feeding upon the Spirit Eater's pain and the suffering of his victims. The chaos you have sown in Akachi's name has not won you any friends amongst the gods, but I will not keep you here. You came to my gray city before your time, bearing a curse that was not yours to choose. You may redeem yourself yet, mortal, before death returns you to my gates. If your struggle has won you anything, it is freedom. From the shard in your chest, from the ravening presence in your soul. How you spend your newfound coin, and whom you spend it with, that is yours to decide.
You didn't ask to be the Founder's pawn. It was never your responsibility to free Akachi, though others tried to make it your burden. You are free now, and I wish you luck. I, however, must say goodbye. Akachi rescued my soul from the torment of the wall, and I cannot rest until he is free as well. Thank you. Your understanding means a great deal to me. Good luck to you, my friend.
So, are we done here then? What awaits us now, if I may be so bold? After all, we have only walked through dreams, plains of shadow, cities beneath the waves, all the way to the land of the dead. Surely new paths wait for us. It would be my pleasure to accompany you, if you can endure me a while longer. Very well. I accept your invitation. If you may forgive the compliment, our travels have shown me that perhaps dreams are not as vivid as the life they spring from. But we can debate that on the way.
We have done more than I dared hope. You have reversed the act of a god. The crusade, your crusade, is a great victory. It may seem a symbol, but symbols, like Akachi in the first crusade, such symbols lend strength to others. You have shown me, beyond a shadow of doubt, that this wall can be ended, removed from the plains, and I shall live to see it fall.
My realm lies at the center of all things. You cannot remain here, but infinite doors are open to you. Return to the Prime if you like, or set your eyes towards some other plane. Wherever you go, mortal, may your road be one of your own choosing. And so you turned your back on my gray city, and chose a path that led you far from my realm. In the long years that followed, you walked many roads, across many plains, and I do not know them all. For some worlds beyond the realms are closed even to my eyes. But your name emerged time and again in the tales of valor that swirled in your wake. The Spirit Eater fled back to Rashomon, finding a new mask and new victims to sate its hunger. In the lands of Rashomon, you were remembered only as the first of a new line of Spirit Eaters who brought terror to the wild places for centuries to come. Sophia returned to the academy and took Nephris's place as headmistress. Those wizards who had learned of the Founder's hidden sanctum were quietly slain, and the academy went on as before. When the Founder finally died, her soul passed to Sophia. With it went her knowledge and her sense of purpose. Sophia retreated into the Founder's sanctum, far beneath the earth, growing as ancient and frail as the Founder had been, creating fragments of herself to continue her work. There she labors still, seeking an end to the curse that remains forever unbroken. Gan of Dreams remained at your side, his name linked forever with your own. He became perhaps your most loyal companion of all, accepting every new challenge with a wry smile and a caustic wit. Gan had made his peace with his parents and his past, and though he never pledged himself to the gods, he found another sort of faith, not in religion and ritual, but in love, friendship, and trust. Kaelin the Dove left your company, intent upon continuing her crusade against the Wall. She rallied those who had survived your assault upon the City of Judgment and led them to the Plane of Shadow, where she sought still more allies for a new and greater war. Your success was an undeniable boon to her, where before Kaelin had found only tepid support. Now outcasts of all kinds flocked to her banner. But Kaelin's idealistic nature proved her downfall as ever. She struck a bargain with the demi-lich Ramak, thinking to sway him back to her cause. Instead, Ramak lured Kaelin into a trap, and her party was set upon by demons. Though Kaelin escaped, her siblings did not, and the other members of the menagerie were dragged screaming into the abyss. Defeated at last, Kaelin returned to her grandfather's court a broken woman. It is said that she never spoke again, lest her words lead others to their doom. And what of your fate? In time, you returned home to West Harbor, reunited with a foster father who had never abandoned his search for you, and in that time had come to fully realize the love he bore you. The dwarf Kelgar Ironfist also found his way to your side, a bit dismayed that he had missed such a grand adventure, and the opportunity to try his fists against a god. At Kelgar's urging, you agreed to one last journey, retracing the steps of your now famous road to Crossroad Keep. Word of your passage spread, and hundreds of folk gathered in Highcliff and Neverwinter, hoping for a glimpse of the Knight Captain who had long been thought dead. When you finally arrived at the keep, you were plied with drinks and song, and welcomed as heroes. Old friends had gathered to await your return, Nishka the Rogue, Bevel Starling, and others who yet lived. Whether you would settle there and reclaim the mantle of Knight Captain, or depart once again to seek a greater legacy still, that story is yet to be told.
Y esto ha sido la Máscara del Traidor, la primera expansión de Neverwinter Night 2, bastante buena en historia, pero como pueden ver, con mecánicas rompe pelotas, y al final el jefe final se bugueó y tuve que hacer la pelea en este último video. Esperaba que el otro fuera el último y tuviéramos esta conversación ahora, pero nada. Yo lo que sí sé es que si no tuviera problemas la segunda expansión con la traducción al español, se las traería, pero eso será en un futuro. Espero que esta caminata le haya encantado. Espero que los mods no le hayan resultado muy ofensivos. Y nos veremos en otra próxima caminata o en otra próximo video reseña. Espero que este video le haya fascinado y le haya encantado. Denle like si es así, dislike, pero por favor díganme por qué no le gustó la caminata. Así que esto ha sido todo y muchas gracias por ver este video.